July 2nd.
We are currently at the Lookout Hostel. We went to the Thunderhead restaurant last night and got trail magic of a free meal. We got comped by an anonymous person, said, I want to cover their check. So the waiter came over and said, you guys don't have to pay anything. Wow. So the Lookout Hostel was just a short walk from the trail. And we stayed in our tent, in their tenting area. The hostel itself is very clean. It's an old building. We'll show you pictures of the shower. We had a hillbilly hot tub or a hillbilly bathtub in the Airbnb of Roosters Hollow, and we had a hillbilly shower here.
In the garage.
In the garage. There's the garage right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the shower was, and that's the toilet.
Yeah.
They had some plumbing issues here, and they haven't been able to get anybody out to
They've
fix
done
it.
a really good job of trying to work around it. So
Yeah, actually, they were pretty ingenious on how they've worked it out. But anyway, it is a hot shower, and it felt good.
got laundry.
We got laundry done. We got everything. So, and a lovely view right over the valley. That's why it's called the Lookout.
So
yep, go ahead.
today we're heading and doing the Knife's Edge here in Pennsylvania before it starts raining. It's a little sketchy. There's some rocks coming up, and then we're planning on stopping at the shelter about 13 miles from here, and then Palmerton tomorrow to do a little resupply. That's our plans.
And as you can hear, we're pretty close to a major highway, or well, a major road.
Yeah.
Not a highway, but a major road.
Yeah.
All night long.
If it's not roosters, it's trucks.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here comes Lucy coming across what's called the Knife's Edge. As you can see, there's boulders on both sides, and we have to hike up over them, following the blazes. You can see the little white blaze there. Yeah, go up.
This way?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to use your hands, sometimes you got to use the poles, and this is the way it goes over there. It looks interesting. And of course, that's the view you get from Knife's Edge. So pretty. Hey.
And Rock Sylvania continues. This is our, I mean, look at this stuff. The problem is it's pointy and it's hard to get your feet in between the rocks. This is not bad right here. Let me see your shoes, Tripper. They're eating his shoes. See inside?
Ripping the sides of them.
Turn the left shoe over. See, this is what happened to our shoes. See? See my shoes? They're chewing them. It's like little tiny mice. See? That's the path.
Here we are, Lookout. Painting on the rock said it's called the Knob, but not really sure. Yeah, turkey vultures flying in the thermals. finally got ourselves a bit of a view spot. Lovely. That looks like it's the town of Palmerton. And the river down there is the Lehigh River. It runs along. It's about a mile and a half, 2 miles off trail. It's quite pretty with that river running through it. And then we got a big hill on the other side to climb up. Oh. Good morning. July 3rd. Just coming out of camp. Eventually we're going to get another video of us setting up camp. It was a very small spot. There was 3 tents in it.
Yeah, it wasn't private.
There was no time to do that. So we're listening to you, Sandy. We know you want to see the camp setup and all that, and we will get to it. Really, we will. But anyway, it's overcast today. It's
nice.
supposed to be sunny and nice and stuff, but it sure feels like rain. We're heading up a really big hill. It's about 1,400 feet and it's fairly vertical. So it's going to be a long morning, I think.
It will.
But once we get up there, then it's just basically a ridge walk right into Delaware Water Gap, which is the end of Pennsylvania. It's the last town in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
So it'll be another state done. We won't do that until probably Tuesday. And today is Sunday.
2 days.
Yeah. Anyway, talk to you later. So that looks like the mountain we're about to climb. We're now crossing the Lehigh River. And yeah, that looks like the peak. It's about 1,700 feet. As you can see, it's pretty rocky. I guess there's some scrambles we got to do to get up it. But it is what it is. It's in front of us and we have to go over it.
The hill, we have to get over it.
That's it. This is the Lehigh River. Largest river in the area. A lot of history here. Well, 200 to 300 years worth of history. There's still a lot of history for North America. So we're part of the way up the hill. There's that bridge that we crossed earlier this morning. Little airstrip over there. And that's the mountain we went down yesterday and slept about 3/4 of the way down. Found a tent site there. This is how we got up. All the rock scramble. And we still have a little bit more to go. Yeah, this is fun. It's Boulderville, that's the town of Palmerton. And we still have, see the white blaze? We still gotta go across there. So there's the ridgeline we're gonna be walking along. And this is what we did all the climbing for. Look at that view. Long way down, lots of rocks. But wow. Hundreds of miles.
It's July 3rd and we're out here on the other side of Palmerton. We've just done the, I guess, a mountain, and when we were down here and we've run into True Trail Magic joined together. And these lovely ladies are doing it because your son,
My son, Road Soda, he hiked the AT last year, and right now he's currently on the PCT, and he asked me to come out and provide for the hikers today. So,
thank you. Do you have a trail name?
they call me Mama Soda just because he's Road Soda. But I'm
Right.
not really a hiker.
Mama Soda. How about yourself?
I just came with her, my buddy. I'm
Okay.
just helping her out today.
And what's your name?
Trish. I don't have a
No trail name?
trashy Trish. I don't
Trashy
know.
Oh, there you go.
Now known officially as Trashy Trish.
Trashy Trish. I like
Well, on YouTube you will be anyway.
Thank you so much. And they had lovely sandwiches and tomato pie. Come see this. I've never had this, and it's like perfect for a pescatarian. It's like pizza with tomatoes only, and it's so good.
And it looks like some Parmesan sprinkled on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
So good.
And chips and beer and soda and
packed up some
subs. I grabbed a sub right off the bat. And oranges and apples, and we'll probably get to those really soon.
Look at all this, and of course water, and there's all kinds of water that was left, and then
Thank you so much for
you're
doing this
welcome.
for us. We really, really appreciate it.
so appreciate today. Oh my gosh, so appreciate it. Hello. We have three handsome men right here. One happens to be 28 today or 29.
28.
28.
28.
And what's your name?
Alan.
Alan is 28 today, and so they've done it's the second year for doing trail magic, but it's especially special because he's turning 28 today. So they brought cupcakes, they have ice cream, and over
All
here,
kinds of stuff.
and you see he's eating a cupcake. That's a through hiker's what we look like.
Yeah.
This is a true hiker eating a cupcake. that's a number cruncher, and so it's beautiful. Like everything for the snacks, some resupply stuff, beer, Gatorade. There's still
So we're here at Little Gap, which is about 7 miles east of Palmerton. And the stretch from Palmerton to Delaware Water Gap is a stretch where there's not much water.
Great.
And there are only 3 road crossings. This is the first one after Palmerton. And so we like to come out here a couple times a summer. This is our 3rd time this summer. And we like to make sure that everybody's well hydrated and
so
bring all
great.
kinds of snacks with them. And we try to do it across the middle part of the day because people early in the morning are in a rush to get started. Late in the day, they're in a rush to get where they're going. But most people stop midday for at least a half an hour, for a snack or something. And we like to talk to people, find out where they're from. We've seen people in Wisconsin, we've seen Maine today, we've seen Switzerland in the past. We saw a lot of people from Oklahoma last week, a lot of people from Georgia. So it's really interesting, and we try to have a few snacks that are regional to this area, like birch beer and tasty cakes. And the other group that's here today has tomato pie. These are some of the things that people may not be familiar with, so it gives them a taste of something local.
tomato pie is so good, so good.
And,
like a commercial.
He took right over.
and the
Perfect.
other thing is, we want to leave. You're going to be leaving Pennsylvania another day or two, and we want you to leave with a good impression of Pennsylvania because, everybody thinks Pennsylvania is Rocksylvania, and we want people to remember Pennsylvania for other reasons than just rocks. So,
Absolutely.
we hope.
Or Knife's Edge climbs,
the
or
knife edge climb, or the climb.
or the Lehigh River Gap
Right.
climb.
Right. At that point, you're starting to think, do I have enough life insurance? Do I need to raise that?
I was thinking that today. If I had one wrong step, and if I came off that climb out of Palmerton, I'd have been just.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
So we have today, of course, is the 3rd of July, July 4th weekend, and we're expecting a lot of people today because this is supposedly the hiker bubble. We were expecting to see a few more than we've already seen today. We're up around 8 or 9, I guess, so far at this point today. But we're excited. The weather's perfect here today, so we're really looking forward to meeting a lot of people today.
Absolutely.
So if you could introduce yourself, you are
I'm Bob.
Bob,
I'm Frank. I'm from Westchester, Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia.
Frank, and you are
Alan.
Alan. That's perfect.
And we live in Nazareth.
We and there's Foursquare. She's from Maine. Another through hiker with us. Well, thank you very much. We really appreciate the trail magic, the effort, and the expense that comes with it.
Oh my gosh, it's not cheap for you guys, and it's selfless, and so thank you so much. We're amazed every time, and this is incredible.
Have you seen much trail magic on your hike?
We have.
You have?
We have seen a lot of trail magic through all the different states.
We and it can be anything from a water cache.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even just taking our garbage.
And yesterday, a lady, it was only yesterday, I think, is a water cache. Maybe, I don't know when it
Yep.
was.
Yeah, it was
Anyway,
yesterday.
They were picking blueberries, and she went back to her car. She came back and we have a couple of mandarins. We're only out here for the day. Do you want them? I'm like, yeah. So like that was like 2 mandarin oranges. It was just like amazing. It was like sweet and so that I've had somebody give me half of their loaf of bread from a farmer's market, and I'm like, are you serious? Yeah, you need this. I'm like, okay. So things like that, garbage and water become the most essential.
Right.
But a beer.
But we love a beer or a soda or ice cream. All that stuff. It's amazing.
That can I didn't recognize that can. Well, I have different cans.
I know you did, but I didn't want to take 2 from over here.
You can take as much as you want. This is for you
I don't want
guys.
to be. Because you made
Thank you
one-
very much. I'm going to end this now because we're up to almost 5 minutes.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Yeah.